So I want to show you this play. This is Jake Browning's third interception last night. This is why we need a new quarterback. This is not as much on this play of a Zach Taylor problem. This is our quarterback is blind problem. And I think he needs his eyes checked. I think we should all raise money to get Jake Browning's eyes checked because he needs his eyes checked. I'm going to let this play out, and then I'll stop in and go through it just so you guys see the full play and how it's structured. And right there, it's going to be picked off by number 34. Okay? He returns it. Jamar Chase intercepts it. So let's stop the play right here. Okay? Jake Browning right now has all the time in the world to throw this football, right? You can see right here, as we go through, 32 is going to sail backwards here. T is taking number 6 for a long run here, which, again, Joe Burrow here, right? He sees T one-on-one with number 6. He's throwing the ball over here, deep over here for a touchdown. This is not Joe Burrow. This is Jake Browning, okay? He's going to try to throw the ball to Mike Gesicki. Mike Gesicki right here running a deep post route. He's going to try to throw the ball to Mike Gesicki. 34 is going to just sit on that route, look straight at Jake Browning's eyes, and pick it off and return it with, it is what it is. What do you see in the backfield? And trust me, I don't always love check down passes. I really don't. But when you got Jamar Chase in the backfield, booty, butthole, naked, and all, right here, I mean, what we're saying here, right? You throw Jamar Chase, and look, that line has him protected. He could even step up in his pocket and be absolutely fine for another couple of seconds. Now, what he should have done is he should have launched this ball. If he's going to throw to Gesicki, he has to launch it over here. It has to be at the 50. He cannot throw it, a bullet, straight from here, straight to Gesicki right here. Because that's going to be intercepted every single time by number 34. And even then, I mean, look at that. When the ball is even getting to him, you have 31, 32, and 88 all next to him. Oh, sorry, you have 31, 32 next to him, and then 34 underneath. Just, it's stupid. It's really stupid. Right here, I mean, if he wanted to, he could have took Drew. He could have taken Drew Sample underneath, but you got two options. You got Jamar Chase in the backfield, who, let's be honest, he catches this ball, he'll make 32 miss. He might be going for a touchdown. That's how good Jamar Chase truly is. He might be going for a touchdown. You could have T. Higgins here. You throw it toward the left-hand side here, or even if you throw it one-on-one deep here. Jake Browning has the arm to do it. He could easily throw it deep and beat a one-on-one coverage with number 6 and easily get a touchdown that way. T could absolutely moss the defender. Or you could throw Chase Brown on the backfield here on the left-hand side. Obviously, 55 is probably going to tackle him after like 3 or 4 yards. So that's not really a good play. But these are the type of plays where I will give Zach credit because Zach is scheming Jamar Chase wide open. He is scheming Jamar Chase wide open, and Jake Browning is just too blind. He's too blind not to go for Jamar Chase. And I understand on this play because if you really think about it, if everything just kind of stays where it is, you think this, right? You think, okay, right here is where you throw the football and Mike Gesicki's going to catch it. Now, the defense does a really good job. You can see right here, 31. It looks like, and I think this is what really confused Jake. I think what Jake thought was 31 was going to continue to run with T and do a double coverage on T with number 6 and 31. They were going to double cover T deep. And I think based on what was looking like here, he thought that, okay, 31 is going to be deep. He's going to be out of the play, right? So that leads 46, 34, and 32. And in his head, I think, he's thinking, if I throw the ball to Mike Gesicki, I can beat 34 with my pass. And if Gesicki catches the ball here, right around here where he throws it, 31 and 6 are out of the play. Gesicki could run for maybe a touchdown or big chunk play. And that's what he's thinking, right? He's thinking, hey, I could get a big chunk play here, and that's, going to be pretty much an amazing play. But 31 does drop, and, 31 does a great play here, but 31's not the one who gets the interception. The guy who gets the interception is the guy that's reading his eyes right here, easily reading his eyes, and just sits on that route and picks it off. Which is frustrating. Now, let's get into the Zach Taylor problem, right? Because there is a way to look at this in a Zach Taylor issue. You have 2 plays going deep. You have 2 plays that are not behind the line of scrimmage. You have Mike Gesicki, your tight end, and you have your wide receiver going deep. Those are the only 2 players who are going past the line of scrimmage. Drew Sample, it looks like, kind of like so he's doing a block and release play here, where he is wide open, don't get me wrong, but 46 is definitely watching him on that play. But, and not even, Drew Sample's going 1 yard past the line of scrimmage. You got 2 guys in the backfield, 1 guy is 1 yard past the line of scrimmage, and only 2 players deep. But again, this is kind of scheming to get Jamar Chase open, and he's open. He's open. You can't argue that. He's open in the backfield. And that's the thing about Jamar Chase. You get him open, he catches the ball. He's a guy who can go 0 to 100 real quick. He can make a player miss, and next thing you know, Jamar Chase is in the end zone. He has done it so many times in the past. So that's, again, why it's so freaking frustrating. Because you look at these type of games, you look at these type of plays, and at the end of the day, Monday morning quarterback, right? Anyone can look at a play top down and say, oh, you messed up here, you messed up there, you messed up there. But I feel like in this situation, Jake needs to get the ball to his playmakers. He needs to get the ball to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. And there's plays where they're open, and whatever reason, maybe he doesn't think he can make the pass, maybe he just doesn't look at their way or doesn't realize it. But when it's a simple throw in the backfield to Jamar Chase, I would 100% take that every single time. You got Chase, booty, butthole naked, there is no defender, if we go back here, you throw Chase right here, there is no defender within 10 yards of him. What is it, 35-yard line? He would catch it at 26, so 9 yards of him, sorry. There is no defender within 9 yards of Jamar Chase. And there's only one defender there that really could get him. Just things, food for thought. Let's get a new quarterback.